Thursday in this bitch. How's everybody doing? April Fool's Day, April 1st. That's the fucking joke right there, is that it's already April. Did anybody get caught up in any pranks today? It's happened to me a few years where you start reading some shit and you're like, oh my god, what the fuck? And then you're like, oh yeah, it's fucking April Fool's Day. What's up, Torn in Half? I thought you guys were doing a video right now. Anyways, I was over the fucking Cat Metal Archive shit within about 5 minutes this morning of getting on Instagram and scrolling. It's all that's on my fucking news feed. Brian likes it. Good for you, man. The only one that got me was the fucking John Schaefer one. That one was good. But the rest, I just got sick of seeing it. And of seeing, you know, pages posting that hadn't posted anything in months or longer. And I don't know. Nothing. The best band joke I saw today was the Chainsword one. And they were, we're switching our image up to all like anime, manga shit, and we secretly actually hate Bolt Thrower, even though you know, they're obviously like a Bolt Thrower worship band. So and that one kind of got me for a minute. I was like, wait, what? And I was like, you fucking dumbass, it's April Fool's Day. Obviously they love Bolt Thrower. You don't get the same sound as Bolt Thrower by fucking hating them. So, caught a few things today from Skull Curse Productions. Not a whole lot to show you here, but it gives me an excuse to get on here, because I just like to come and hang out with you guys. I just like you guys that much. But just some pretty cool stuff. At least this one's really fucking cool. I just had these on vinyl. What's up, Finchisen? Detest, adorable. Some awesome old school death metal, alien style. Look at them alien titties. Them some jubblies right there. Shout out Hostile Records. Shout out Antichrist Siege Machine. Yeah, so I got this vinyl recently, and now I got it on tape. So these are going for distro. They will be up there tonight. I will get to it tonight. And then, well, you know, I figured I was putting an order in with him. He has this. I don't even know what the fuck this is, honestly. But I was like, whatever, I'll check it out. It's called Creeper. And I guess it's some more old school shit than I realized. Recorded in 1999, released, self-released in 2000. So this shit's 21 years old now. That's fucking crazy. So we got two old school reissues here. God damn it. That's mine, so don't worry. What's up, Nick? Creeper. Creeping right along. So, I'm actually a little more stoked to check this out now, though, now that I know it's old school. I don't know. That's how I be doing shit. Where are they from? Doesn't really give us that info. but they seem to be American. What's up, VHS? Mortal Skull. Holy shit. What's up? What's up, guys? I got some Mortal Skull tapes on the way to me right now from Scumlord. Pretty cool that he made you guys his first release. Creeper. Detest. Going in distro. Oh yeah. Got a couple of these posters. I think they only sent me 3 of them. 1, 2. Yeah, there's 3. So obviously I'm gonna keep one. But 2 lucky people that buy this tape from me, you'll get one. If I remember. I'm usually fucking bad with that shit. Like, people send me stickers and shit to send out with orders, you know, and I end up sending out, you know, like Famine Records stickers with like head split purchases or some shit, you know, just like I put them off to the side, and then I'm doing orders and I don't think about it, and then like later on I'm like, oh shit, I had all these. Yeah, I'll probably send it if I see an Akron, Ohio address. You're probably more likely to get one. I'm always favoring my Ohio people. Same with bands. You get bonus points when you're a band from Ohio. I like repping my state. I don't know. I mean, I don't know that I'm necessarily like proud of Ohio, but I don't know. Everybody always has to. You gotta take somewhat of a pride in where you come from, even though like you just happen to be born there. It's not like you chose it or anything. But I think that's why you take the pride, because you're just there, you know, against your will. So you gotta cling to what you got, you know. If I fucking thanks, man. I'm actually really sad I didn't make it to your show in Ashtabula. You guys played at that brewery like what, 2 years ago, or no? Well, it probably wasn't last year, because it wasn't really shit for shows last year. But well, you guys played up there. What's that place called? Cloven Hoof Brewery. I always wanted to check that place out anyway, and then they fucking brought you guys through. And who else did you play with? Subtype Zero. That was a hometown show for them. If you don't know Subtype Zero, that is the dudes from 200 Stab Wounds, previous band. It's not death metal, it's thrash metal, and it never quite took off the way that 200 Stab Wounds has, because thrash just ain't trendy right now. Mutilated played? Mutilated. I don't know. Either way, I'm sad that I missed it. So I hope I get another chance to see you guys someday. You guys got any plans on the horizon? I know it seems like they're kind of starting to book stuff up again. Well, I'm going to this secret show on the 10th at a skate park in Cleveland with a lot of fucking heavy hitters from the area. It's gonna be a good fucking time. Yeah, I mean, there's events planned for sure. It's just whether or not they're actually going to get to happen. You know? I just want the world to go back to normal. I miss I miss the world. I used to hate the world, and now I miss it. You don't know what you have until it's gone, right? Who's playing? Sarcophagus. Self-Loathing. 2 LED bands. Noxus. Inoculation. And that's a day after their album release, so that's gonna be hype as fuck. Who else is playing? That might be it. Self-Loathing, Sarcophagus. Yeah, man. Akron represent. I was working up in Akron end of last year I was building that new Amazon place, and it was fucking awesome. I loved it. But now I'm in goddamn Lordstown, Ohio. My last show was yeah, man, and that's what I mean, like, you guys are all stoked on these bands, and these are all like local bands to me, like friends and shit. And I mean, nobody knew who Self-Loathing was until I did that release. That was my first release. And it's cool to see how much they've grown just from that. Unfortunately, the dude that played bass and did vocals for them is no longer in the band. They had a little bit of a falling out, and that was one of my favorite things about that band, was his vocals. And he had a really awesome stage presence. So that's pretty sad. Did you? You were probably at the same show as me then. That was actually end of 2019, wasn't it? Wait, which one was it? Because they played with Sugarbug twice. They played in Akron at Annabelle's. I was at that one, but I actually didn't see Self-Loathing that night. They played last, and my friends wanted to leave before. Oh, then yeah, the Nunslaughter one. I was at that one. Shit, man. Well, I'll give you some more details about this secret show that I keep blabbing about and making it not so secret privately. So maybe we can meet up there. That'd be cool. I like meeting new friends. But I am absolutely going to that show no matter what happens. I need it for my soul. Like, just even thinking about it is making me feel so much more alive again. Like, it's what my life's been missing. Like, doing this label stuff, I mean, it's really helped keep things more interesting during the pandemic, but I still just miss fucking shows and just going there, and you meet cool people, and you know, I could be promoting at shows and vending at shows and shit. I haven't decided if I'm gonna try and take some shit up for this little secret thing or not. Maybe I'll just like throw some tapes in a book bag and sling them like drugs, you know. But I don't know. It's at a fucking skate park. It might be a little wild. I don't know if I'm trying to like really set a table up or nothing. Yeah. So I mean, I feel like a whole year of our life is just gone. We're never gonna get it back, you know. Like, I'm in the prime of my life right now, and there's nothing to do. It sucks. Like, the only thing I liked to do was go to shows, and that was the only time I left the house, you know? I don't just go to the bar. I'll go to the bar if there's cool bands playing, but I don't want to just go to the bar. Like, I can just drink right here, and then I can do this too, and listen to what fuck music I want to, and bullshit with people on here. And gotta go to side B. Immolation. Close to a world below. That's how I've felt this past year. Close to a world below. Feel the fucking dead inside almost. Nothing feels real anymore. Everything is just, I just go to work and I come home and I do this, and then I go to work and I come home and do this. Weekend comes, there's nothing to do, and then the weekend goes, back to work. Yeah, exactly, man. Like, none of my local, like local real life friends are into the same shit as me. Like, my best friend Desmond, he's a fucking awesome musician and one of the greatest people you'll ever meet. But he's not into this stuff like I am. He'll jam some stuff with me, you know, like I'll get him into some shit. But he's into other kind of music too, and you know, I listen to his stuff with him too. You know, you gotta be fair, but it's just nice when you can really hang out with people that you truly connect with, you know, on all levels. Well, I don't know. I think with us metalheads, you know, metal is such a passion for us that when you don't have other people around you that have that passion, it hurts a little bit, you know. I mean, I'm like about 45 minutes from Akron, about an hour and 10 from Cleveland. So, like, it's not like people I know there, I don't just go and hang out with them very often, you know. Usually when I see them, it's shows and shit. And now that those aren't happening, it just really crushes me. And even still, like, I've grown apart from the local friends that I have had, just because, I don't know, I guess I've been more limited on what I do, you know, hanging out with people, because I got kids and I don't want to give the shit to my kids. Like, if I didn't have kids, I would not be giving a fuck, and I would just be partying and whatever. Well, you gotta pick and choose your battles now. Yeah, that's awesome, Bryce. See, that's always been my problem too. Like, me and my dude Des will jam, and we'll take turns. Like, I'll play guitar, he'll play drums. He'll play guitar, I'll play drums. But we both have different musical goals, and so, you know, we're not working towards a common project, you know. And it's fun to fuck around and improvise and shit. You know, and he'll play some more chill jams, and I'll drum to that, and that's fun and all. But it's not my passion, like what I really want to do. And when you get some real bros that have the same vision as you, like, I've never ever had that, you know. Back in high school, I had a band, and my brother played drums, my other buddy played guitar, my other buddy played bass, my other buddy did vocals. And the only reason any of them were even into metal a little bit was just because of me just like pushing it on them, you know. It wasn't like they got into it on their own. And it was just like, and even still, like, I pulled some real prima donna shit at some point. It was just like, you guys are all fucking posers, and ended the band. It started my own solo project, and it was a real asshole move because we had a lot of fun, and I should have kept it going because now I really miss those times. The dude that used to do vocals for us, he's dead now. He died a few years after high school. Fucked around with some heroin, OD'd. And it sucks because he was like the greatest fucking dude. He was so fucking funny. Like, one of the funniest people still to this day that I've ever met. And I just miss that guy. Like, just wish we could still hang out and shit, you know? And what really sucked about it was, like, I hadn't seen him in a few years. And I was at this bar, and he was working in the kitchen, and was like, oh, hey man, what's up? You know, just kind of bumped into him and got his number and shit, and was like, yeah man, we should get back together sometime, you know, blah blah blah. And literally the next week, my mom was like, hey, did you hear about Dale? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, he died. I'm like, what the fuck? I just saw him last week, you know? And like, I didn't even know he was fucking around with shit like that. But he started hanging out with the wrong crowd, you know, and dude that I knew the dude that got him into it, and a couple years later that dude ended up dying from it too, and it was like good fucking riddance because he basically killed my friend, you know. But at the end of the day, I feel like nobody actually deserves that. Like you said, heroin is a bitch. And I'm just glad I never went down that road. I fucked around with a lot of things, but never that. And never will. Like, I just know better now, you know? Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you next time.